Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to talk about the units that plug into the fuel injector. So this is a KW Systems unit made in Germany. This is about as good as it gets. They're resin filled inside, they're rugged, they're tough, they're reliable. I've got a waterproof connection and they plug, each plug plugs onto one separate fuel injector. So what the car does is it takes over the control of the fuel injectors, holds them open for longer, puts in more fuel to make more torque. And when you have more torque to do the same job, you use less fuel. Sounds a bit backwards, but that's actually how it works. There's a cable here that connects to the accelerator, so the unit knows the demand that's being asked of it. So as the accelerator goes down, the unit knows to add more through the RPM range. There's a couple of cables that hook up to the battery, and that's about it. There's also a wire on all of these units that if you ground this wire, you can hook the grey wire up to a switch. So if you ground that wire, the unit's turned off. So if you need to take it back to the dealer and you want it standard, you can flick the switch, turn the unit off, get the dealer to scan the car, do whatever they need to do, diagnose problems, and then you can just flip the switch, turn it back on, and away you go. So very good unit, very tough, simple to install, and they make great power. They really do make great power. There is no plug-in type unit that will make better power than one of these. They really are brilliant. I've got another one here to show you. This one here, this is for a 3.2 litre Ford Ranger, this particular one. So the Ranger runs a thing called a piezo injector, which is a crystal wafer that lifts the needle off the seat in the fuel injector. They run huge voltage to run those injectors. They run a couple of 100 volts. So these units are bigger because they've got big electronics in the back to handle all the high voltage. So once again, made by KW Systems. This technology here, this unit that works on the piezo injectors, very, very complicated. There's only a couple of manufacturers in the world that can make this type of product. It's very complicated. These particular ones, they're a little bit more money than the non-piezo injector units, but very good, very strong, very reliable, great power. We can plug in and we can tune them with a computer if necessary, but generally you don't have to do that. You just put them on. There's a potentiometer in the back of the unit. You can tune the unit to suit your car perfectly. They work really well and they make fantastic power. And then from there, we move on to the more simple unit. This one just plugs into the fuel injector, doesn't connect to the accelerator. It's less money, it's a smaller box, but boy, you put one of these on a Nissan Navara and it really makes them fly. I promise you that. They really do make good power. Not as much as the KW System unit like this, but for how much you pay for one of these things, they don't change any pressure, so of course if they've got a bit of wear in a fuel pump, you can put one of these units on and it will just work, it'll be reliable and it'll be a great game. So a few different options here, so you can give us a call and we can run through your vehicle and what you've got and we can recommend the best unit for what you're driving. So yeah, give us a call.